Good morning, Vance Cougars. I'm Genesis.
And I'm Valerie.
And welcome to our Global Thursday Weekly Show. Here with our first story, we have Alasia Chestnut.
Good morning, Vance. I'm Alasia Chestnut with the live report for the story about China. Recently, they have been burying dogs alive. No one is owning up to who did it and why they did it. They just happily say that the dogs just got there. But that doesn't really make sense because the dogs are literally buried alive. They have soil on top of the dogs. Volunteers around China have been getting the dogs out the best way they can. So far, they only have discovered of finding 20 dogs alive, and they have found 6 dogs dead. But they're trying to figure out if they can have like animal cruelty law of some sort, because right now China doesn't have one. So the government really doesn't care about how the dogs got there. But the dogs that they did save are in a shelter currently.
In recent news, the great actor from Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Bob Hoskins, has passed away. Rest in peace.
And now, switching over to the lovely Oshere, we have a story about how guns are allowed everywhere in Georgia.
Guns Everywhere bill. Georgia becomes the first state to allow guns on the streets in most schools, libraries, stores, and churches, unless those establishments prohibits them. Note that this bill was signed 2 days after a woman was shot and killed outside a mall in Atlanta. They say this will be used for defense protection, but I do not believe this is the safest method in schools with young children or in certain places. This will give people the right to kill no matter what.
Hi, I'm Nazay. I'm here to talk to you about the disappearing middle class. Every year, the middle class is disappearing. Prices of things are increasing constantly, like gas, food, clothing, vehicles, etc. Everything is increasing but the wages of employees. This makes simple things more unaffordable. Soon there will only be low and upper class.
Good morning, Vance. As you know, basically in Southeast Asia, there have been pirates roaming around, cutting off our trade routes from Southeast Asia, such as like Vietnam, Cambodia, and Philippines. But basically, that's basically it, because with that in mind, we don't have much in relationships with the Asian market. But that's it. That's it, folks. See ya.